And I know Connie well, and I met Connie a long time ago. I know Coach Moon. But coaches, you all know this. If you don't have a spouse that is there for you and supports you and really understands what you go through on a daily basis, it's hard sometimes to really get through certain times. And because of that, Carrie she's a West Virginia girl, and she has all her teeth, so don't make fun of her. She's a West Virginia girl, and she understands the importance of a coach's wife. She understands the importance of a coach's wife for players. And she understands how important it is to be visible. And what we're going to do in the community and how we're going to reach out to the campus life. I can't tell you the number of students she's cooked for over the years through different organizations on campus and whatnot. And she's a great cook, guys. And she can, it may not show on me, but she's a great cook. And I just can't thank Carrie enough for being here for me and for raising my two boys, 13 and 10, because coaches usually aren't home enough. And it's unfortunate, but it's just part of the business. But without Carrie, none of this would be possible. So I'd like to give my wife, Carrie, a nice round of applause. I love you. We haven't had a kiss photograph since we got married, huh? Wow. Had a nice chance to talk this morning with the guys. Shared some of my thoughts with them. Shared some of our vision with them. Didn't really get into too much detail as far as everything's concerned. But a couple things I'd like to share with you that I've shared with them so that you understand that we're all on the same page. The reason why I'm the men's basketball coach at the University of North Florida has a lot of different hats to it. One of them is to win championships. I am not interested in yesterday because we know that's all history. And I'm not interested in tomorrow because we all know that's a mystery and we have no idea what's going to happen. But I am certainly interested in today. Because for today, our program's getting better. And when the next day comes, that day, our program is going to get better. But I'm not into it's going to take this amount of time to win this, and I'm not into that. No one thought we could do what we did at Baylor in the amount of time that we did it in. Some faster than some even thought. But the reason you get things done is simple. You must have a great trust in who's leading you, and you must have a work ethic that it goes far and beyond what you even can imagine you can do. And that goes from a coaching staff standpoint all the way through a manager or a student trainer or somebody that is within the program. It's not just the players. And I think this morning we talked about that and they'll understand that. There's a lot of effort and there's a lot of work in order to get this program to where we need to get this program. But we're going to do it now. And we're going to win now, and we're going to go out on the floor and compete to win now. We're not worried about that. These are my guys. These aren't someone else's guys. And these guys are going to understand that we're going to do this together, and it's going to be as a family. My two sons will be around as much as anyone, and those guys will be part of this family as well, too. But we're going to do this from a family perspective, and we're going to win championships. The great thing now, after this 4 years, is we're eligible now to compete in the tournament, which enables us, obviously, to go on to postseason. So another carrot to throw out there, or a nice little nugget to have, so that our guys know exactly what we're trying to play for. We're going to do this with great respect and with great understanding of servanthood. There is no greater example than Jesus as a servant. But I think in today's day and age, too many people don't understand what it is to be a servant. I was messing around with, I think it's Randy today out on the field. We were pulling some mats out when the guys were running, and we were talking about picking up trash and throwing it in the garbage can. And how many people nowadays just walk right by it. And I've always was taught when I was young, and I try to teach my boys, put it in your pocket because there's always a garbage can around the corner. But we're going to learn to be servants. We're going to be servants on campus. We're going to be servants in the community. And we're going to be servants to this university. Because I think when you have that type of mentality, it's like anything else. Understand now, success comes from results. And results are made by actions. And actions arrive by attitude. So if your attitude is right, then your actions will be great. The results will happen, and then success will come. And that's exactly what we're going to do with this program. As far as what these gentlemen represent to you or what these gentlemen represent, we're going to find out over the next couple days or next couple weeks or next couple months exactly where we are and exactly where this is. But what's important for you to understand is what these young men are going to represent for the University of North Florida now. And it's only a 17-year-old sports program, I believe, started in 1992. So this program is going to obviously be able to come down. And again, we're in history now at Baylor University. This team we just had graduate is the winningest team in Baylor University history. We have 4 guys score 1,000 points on this year's team. There was 19 guys in the university in 105 years that ever scored 1,000. So don't tell me that it can't be done. And all the naysayers or all the negatives or all those people that say that, I have no interest in you. But I have interest in people that want to work and interest in people that want to make sure these guys are successful when we step off the floor and when we're on the floor. And understand that this success on the floor carries over into their life when they become fathers. Or it carries on to their children's children as it goes down the line. This is obviously a huge day for University of Florida basketball, of North Florida basketball. And this is also a huge day for Coach Matthew Driscoll, because this is a day that I've looked forward to for a long time. My father was a bread man for 36 years. Got up at 4 in the morning, came home at 4 in the afternoon. Delivered that bread so that we could all eat as families. One of my dad's closest friends, his son, who played basketball with me when I was a little kid, is a lawyer here in town. Surprised me by showing up today at the press conference. One of my dad, he and my dad, they were like 2 peas in a pod. My father's passed, unfortunately, but his father's still alive. And it's wonderful to see how many people from up north have migrated down here to Jacksonville. We're going to reach out and we're going to bring people and put them in the stands. But the one thing we have to understand is this process is going to go forward quickly. And it's going to go forward with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm. And if there's people out here that need someone to speak, if there's people out here that need someone to come read, if there's people out here that need someone to do whatever, that's what we want to do. And to our best ability, we'll do that. And we want to get out into the community and make sure everybody is touched and everybody understands what we stand for. Are there any questions that I can answer for you? No questions? I've covered it that well. You know, it's nice. It's nice to come to a press conference and not have to walk through a metal detector when we first got at Baylor. That was one of the nice things that was kind of cool, that we didn't have to worry about doing that once we got that job there.
Yeah, once again, members of the media, you just want to wait for one-on-one. We will have one-on-one opportunity with Coach Driscoll afterwards. So if nobody has any questions right now for Coach.
Thank you very kindly. Thanks for being here.